What's up, YouTube? Got a game of Modern Warfare 1 Domination for you here. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about the particular gameplay in this game. I guess I'll just say, let me break it down for you in 10 seconds. 10-minute video, 10 seconds or less. I'm going to kill a bunch of noobs. I'm going to cap some flags. I'm going to win the game, and I'm going to post a decent score. I think I got it. 10 seconds or less. But anyway, what I really want to talk about is Modern Warfare 1, Xbox Live, and Infinity Ward. I don't know how many of you played Modern Warfare 1. To me, it's probably of all-time greats. It's in my top 5 all-time games, and maybe I'll use that for another commentary, but it's definitely one of my favorites. Needless to say, to me, I even rate it higher than Modern Warfare 2. It's my favorite Call of Duty game, and I've played all of them. I played several hours, days in all of them, and it's easily my favorite. It had the most balance. It was, you know, gun on gun gameplay. Imagine that. And while it did have its flaws, it did have three three nades and martyrdom, which I have to admit I am using, and it did have some flaws in the fact that if you were playing against a team and you were playing domination, you could just get completely handled and completely stuck in your spawn, and it just wasn't fun. And I understand that because of that we have aspects of Modern Warfare 2, such as Painkiller, stuff like that. But while I still say, there was a couple flaws in Modern Warfare 1, it was still my favorite game, and that's why I'm bringing you this commentary, because I wanted to talk specifically about Modern Warfare 1. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know how many of you have actually played Modern Warfare 1. I'm assuming probably all of you. But if you haven't played it lately, there's one thing that's just really just tears me up about it. And that's the fact that there is just so many hackers in this game now. It's almost to the point where it's unplayable. And I'm getting to the point where between Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1, I really don't have a game I want to play. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 annoys me to no end sometimes. I mean, you get into a game and there's two Harriers up and a Pave low, and there's Predators dropping, and in comes an AC-130, and you're stuck in your spawn, and it's horrible. In this game, I mean, it was gun-on-gun play. The overpowered frag grenades, you at least had to throw at someone. You didn't shoot at them. And the kill streaks were all the same. I mean, this game was pretty much as even, at least in my eyes, as you can make a game. And that's why I really loved it. I mean, it had the same thing that we all love about Call of Duty, and it just really, really balanced it. And it bugs me that today, when you hop on to play this game and get some, I guess, relief from all the bullshit in Modern Warfare 2, that you have to come into this game and deal with a whole other bit of bullshit. Sometimes you get in these games lately, and there is so many hackers in there that it's unplayable. And I don't understand that. Like, why hack in a multiplayer game? Like, don't get me wrong. If you buy a game like, I don't know, God of War or Assassin's Creed, something like that, where it's really about the story and just experiencing the whole thing of playing this level or beating this boss, and all you want to do is just really play that level and beat that boss, go ahead and cheat. I really don't give a shit. It's your money, it's your time. You're not affecting anyone other than yourself. I mean, the developers don't care because guess what? You still bought their product. And it's not like you are harming anyone other than yourself, so who cares? But when you come in to a multiplayer game playing against other players, and that's all you're doing because you're not playing against a computer in any way whatsoever. You're only playing against other humans, and you're using cheats. And sometimes it gets to the point where you come into a lobby and you can deal with one or two hackers because usually the hackers are really bad kids. Like, that's why they hack in the first place, right? I mean, it's like maybe it's because their father didn't love them when they were kids, or they were fat and they never had a girlfriend, or no one's ever touched their penis before. But I don't know what it is, but to hack in a multiplayer game to me is a sin. And I'm kind of a sinner. But it's like it's a mortal sin. It's one of those sins that, yeah, it's not in the Bible because, well, there wasn't video games back in Jesus' day, but it's it's a sin. You're cheating and you're playing against someone and usually sucking against someone that isn't cheating and is using the same guns and the same twitches as you, but you're still winning the game because you're 500 feet in the air, or you're on the top of some building that no one can get to, or you have unlimited noob tubes that shoot like laser beams, and it's just like, what the hell? Why do this? Why commit this sin? What kind of pleasure do you get out of it? I mean, don't we all play video games because they're enjoying? I mean, isn't that the whole point of playing a video game, is to have some fun? I wish my phone would shut up and just enjoy your time, pooning some noobs. I mean, do you really get any pleasure out of hacking? I mean, if it was me, I'd probably be bored. I'd rather play Hello Kitty Island Adventure than hack in a first-person shooter against other players. I mean, what does that do for you? Especially if you're that really bad kid that hacks and sucks. And trust me, I've run across all kinds of those kids. If you're that kid, just stop. If you're using hacks and you still go negative in a team deathmatch or domination game, just stop playing. It's clearly video games are not for you. Clearly you have the motor skills of an infant, and clearly you should just stop because you suck at life and you're ruining the game for anyone else. But I guess the thing that probably annoys me the most about all of this is that while there's blatant hackers out there, I mean, hell, you can't see it in this game because I don't think there was actually anybody hacking in this game. But most of the time, there's little like text scrolling across your screen that cuts up half your screen that you can't see, and it's like people saying, "Hey, I'm hacking. Hey, I'm really bad. Hey, I'm gonna ruin your game." And it's obvious. But the thing that annoys me about it is no one will do anything about it. I mean, people like me, yeah, we'll take it to YouTube and we'll complain about it, but no one will do anything about it, and no one being like Microsoft or Sony or Infinity Ward. No one seems to care, and I get that from Infinity Ward. They have a new game coming out. They could really care less if you're playing Modern Warfare 1. In fact, you playing Modern Warfare 1 at this point is just costing them money because they got to keep their servers running and they're not making any more change off this. I get that. So Infinity Ward, scratch them off the list. They're not going to help. But what about Xbox or I guess Microsoft or Sony? We pay Microsoft a lot of money. And when you pay a company money to basically for their services, which in this case we are basically paying to play video games online, you expect them, or at least you should expect them, to care about your experience. Now, if it's not up to Infinity Ward, which I guess I wrong choice of words there because it should be up to them, but if they're not going to do anything about it, why won't Microsoft? Why won't Microsoft step in and say, if you keep hacking in these multiplayer games, we're going to do something. Whether that means we're going to ban your Xbox Live account and you got to buy a new account and start over, or if they're going to break your whole damn Xbox. If I was president, I would say break the whole damn Xbox and give that kid a spanking. Because seriously, he's shitty. And he's ruining the game. And he's bad at life. In fact, well, let's not go too far. These are 12-year-olds. It's just frustrating, YouTube. I did finally have a good game. And obviously, this is the one. It's a pretty fun game. Always is when you get on and you don't actually have to deal with hacks, cheats, and overall just flat out shitty kids. So that's all I got for this video, YouTube. Sorry for the rant and the bitching and the complaining, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Thanks for watching.